Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, well, back with the final video for 2K21, and I figured I could shoot like a little vinyl talk video, like to round off the year kind of, because, well, I haven't done one of those in a while, and I got a record to show you, which is quite interesting. Not necessarily something that is like full on in my wheelhouse, but this makes it even more interesting, I guess, and I'm talking about this one. Toshinori Kondo and Ima Cerezo Rosa, backed by Night Drive, and this is one of those records, I guess. A record I haven't bought, but maybe you all guys know this if you're collecting records and stuff. There are those records that somehow find you and pop up like in your collection, are given to you by friends who think that is like might be interesting and stuff. And this is actually one of those records, and it came to me via a certain source, which I cannot like reveal further. And yeah, I listened to this and found this quite intriguing and interesting. Of course, Toshinori Kondo, I've done a little bit of her research, has been a Japanese trumpet player who has been working solo, has had like quite a lot of releases, and with the IMA or IMA or whatever, this seems to be a group he has worked with, kind of, and this one, Cerezo Rosa, has been released curiously on a German label from Bremen, which is also like in the northern part of Germany, in Lower Saxonia, which is called Jaro Medien, which is also still active, I guess, has released a lot of like classical world music kind of stuff. There's one group that might be familiar, Hun 2, I guess, which do those strange Russian, Siberian, Eastern Europe throat singing things, and have been like quite famous in Europe at least. So they have released some stuff of theirs, I guess, and this has been the first 7-inch released by Jaro, which happened back in 1986, and the label is written like this, Jaro, Jaro Medien. And yeah, interestingly, this one is split in two sides. The one is interestingly marked radio side, which is the Cerezo Rosa track, which apparently is like a cover version of like a 1950s Dixieland, Tex-Mex, New Orleans standard thing, like a jazz thing, which is actually known as, well, let me look this up here, Cherry Pink and Apple Blossom White. This is actually a title I've heard of, but I don't know the original, but actually it seems to be a cover version of this, because L.M. Ageron is credited as a writer. And this is, well, if you hear the melody and stuff, quite familiar. You have the trumpet, of course, played by Toshinori Kondo, and the whole backing is like more of a moody, tribal-esque, feverish, slow, pulsating kind of electronic backing, which makes this quite interesting and intriguing as a radio track, because, well, I don't know about Japanese radio at the time, but I cannot see this being played in German radio. But the more intriguing and interesting variation here is Night Drive, an original composition by Toshinori Kondo and Ima, I guess. This is is actually marked disco side, of course, which does make sense, because this is a kind of like, it's electronic disco. The release came from 1986, so there was like the transition going on from like classic disco to more electronic vibes. And actually this is, well, you have the trumpet, of course, as a main motive, main like recognizable organic element, but the whole other like instrumentation is more like imagine like disco meets yellow meets kind of Blade Runner vibe, like not high energy but up-tempo disco stuff, and very intriguing. And there's a curious little record that came to me, and I think I could like share a few thoughts on that. So Night Drive is definitely the one to go for on this, even though the Cerezo Rosa is definitely interesting, and the whole 2 tracks is like an outtake of an album that is called Metal Position, which seemingly was I guess the first or second IMA album, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong on this. And there's also like another album available, which is also interesting, Tai Hen, which I haven't heard, but those who are like more familiar with Japanese music and probably with jazz and all that kind of stuff will know the name. But for me, this was like a curious addition to my collection, and therefore I thought I could share a little video. And also I like the kind of Goldfinger theme on the cover, because I guess that guy is covered and coated and painted in a gold painting or whatever. So One Records as a kind of like closing of the year. More plans have it for like 2K22, depending on how things roll. You know the score, Trouble and stuff. But apart from the No More single, which I'm still waiting for, there's a new release coming on one of my labels, so watch out for that. Chart haul video is coming soon, and also I probably try to shoot 1 or 2 or 3 more of those vinyl talk videos, because there is a lot of interesting stuff to share. So for now, have a good one. Bass Junkie out for 2K21. Thank you for watching, and like as usual, check out the score, videos, BANDCAMP, DJ dates. My last show on Radio Flouka is like happening tonight at 2200 Paris time. So if you're into like tribal techno, tribe techno, intelligent techno and stuff, tune in there. Shoot me a message via Instagram and stuff. And I'm out for now. See you in the next one. See you later.